So, in today's video, we are going to be taking a little bit of a trip down memory lane. We are going to be exploring the official RuneScape handbook from, I believe, 2006? Somewhere around that time? Let's take a look. Yeah, September 2006. Oh my god, okay, it also looks like we have a little visitor. Anyway, we are going to be exploring this handbook and giving a try maybe a couple of these methods, seeing if any of them actually still work. I bought this on Amazon for probably around, I think it was like $8, and it looks like it used to be from the Denver Public Library, so hopefully they don't need this back anytime soon. Anyway, I guess let's just get started and take a look. Here's the first page. It looks like it's supposed to be the RuneScape title screen. But it also... Okay, it looks like the library will not be needing it back. No longer the property of the Denver Public Library. Anyway, it looks like this is supposed to be the title screen, except it has a door. I don't really know why, but yeah. So, here's the glossary. I don't know if we'll get to... Actually, we will get to see the maps. So, first it starts off with Welcome to the World of RuneScape, you know, regular stuff. History of RuneScape. It began as an idea, two brothers. That's weird. Did they not include, Ian Gower in this? Because I definitely know he was a part of it. Yeah, it looks like they left out Ian Gower, one of the, three main creators of RuneScape. I guess let's just keep going. This is supposed to be a goblin? I think? I don't know. I've never seen a goblin like that. Here's how to be safe in RuneScape. Never give other players your personal information. Never make plans to meet a RuneScape player in real life. That's one I've broken a couple times. Always let a parent or guardian know what you're doing online. Once again, number 8. Do not use unofficial RuneScape add-ons. These are programs that claim to make RuneScape easier or better, but they actually steal your password. Wow. Things have changed. Here's the rules of RuneScape. No offensive language. That has changed. No item scamming, no password chain scamming. You know, the usual. No multiple logins. That has also changed significantly. Yeah, other than that, it seems to be the same as it was in 2006. 10 tips for beginners. Know your dots. Alright, so we need to know how the minimap works. Explore Lumbridge. Use your map. That's actually the really nice thing about this book, is it includes maps of the game. Because there wasn't an official map in the game, I think, until 2007. Sell your stuff? There's a tip for Iron Man. Goblins are easy targets. Know your specialty shops, check prices. More XP equals more GP. That's a lie. That's just a flat out lie. This is the nature altar? Was runecrafting? Yeah, runecrafting was out by then, I think. Oh my god. Okay, now here's one of my favorite parts of the book, getting to the weird concept art. I don't know, I mean, that's supposed to be like the title screen, but who is this guy? Who is this? And how did they get to the title screen? Oh man. Here we go, we get to the skill guides. There was something 4 trees back. Actually, then again, this is a guide for free-to-play players, so I guess this makes sense. They don't even acknowledge the members part. They just say these are the 11 skills you can do. This teaches you how to woodcut, I guess. Fire making. These fish, are these even in the game? I think they're in like one of those quest locations, but I don't really know. They don't even talk about shark fishing, because once again, this free-to-play guide. There's all these weird fish again. RuneScape recipes! Oh, that's sick. That's actually really cool. Basics of ranging. That's weird. It looks like, these all look like the same bow, unless I'm colorblind. Rune crafting. Oh wait, no, this is mining. This is mining. It's not, we haven't gotten to rune crafting yet. These are all the things you can make. Runite. You can make runite in free-to-play? Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. More crafting stuff. Oh my god, that's a big crafting menu. Can I join a guild? It seems like there was way more guilds for all these different skills back then. Because every single one of these skills, except for maybe 1 or 2, talk about a guild you can join. How can I get to the temples faster? I mean, you can make a tiara, I guess. Oh my god. There's the duel arena, getting people started early down there. Basics of magic. Basics of prayer. What are some basic strategies I can use? You can be a fighter, a mage, or a ranger. Oh my god. All that good stuff. Cannon. There's a cannon there, but that's not the cannon players can use. Okay, so here's some more weird concept art. This... I think that's like the skeleton from the main RuneScape website. Don't know who that woman is. And then there's this. I don't know if you guys ever saw like the fake PlayStation and Xbox like game covers or whatever for this. So many people use that. Oh my god. So these are like mini quest guides. It teaches you, it gives you a hint. The windmill has 3 levels. What a hint. Thank you, Jagex. Hint, cadaver berries can be found in the woods. Sweet. There's not a lot of those in free-to-play. If you can't mine the iron, check out the store in the mine. Now that's actually a decent tip. That's actually a decent tip. Goblin generals are hard to please, have a backup choice, alright. Teaches you where to find imps. Look for a skull. Okay, so these are actually like decent tips now. Ernest the Chicken is not free to play, is it? I don't think it is. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not free to play. Here looks like where the like official map, the cool like poster map thing that you got with this book is supposed to be, but someone ripped it out, so we will not be getting to see that today, sadly. Demon Slayer, Pirate's Treasure, Prince Ali Rescue, just all the usuals. Here's another weird piece of concept art that does not exist in the game. Okay. There's more. Okay, yeah, these are free to play. Wizard Mind Bomb. Okay. There's actually some decent tips here. Okay, now this is one of my favorite parts of this book. You get to see all the old art of all these things. My favorite is personally the Barbarian. Like, look at that. It looks like something from Classic. But it actually tells you the height and the weight of all of these monsters. Or in this case, people. There's descriptions. It's really cool, actually. I really like this part of the book. Okay, wow. Look at that bear. Look at the chicken and the cow, too. I actually really like that. Okay, so a cow is 1,500 pounds and a bear is 600. That's a pretty big difference. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but still. Look at that. Look at the ghost and the giant. The giant looks like one of those X-Men. What's it called? I don't even remember. I'll put a picture up on screen. He looks like one of the X-Men. The ghost, I think, is my favorite so far, though. There we go. Man. Look at these. None of these models are used in the game anymore. Literally none of them. Look at the goblin, though. He looks really upset. Hobgoblin. Once again, I don't think any of these models are used in the game anymore. How is the ice giant only 290 pounds? And he's 7 foot tall, and he's like, what? I don't know. I feel like someone messed up there. Okay, that's weird. Why are the guard bandits up to 70 pounds when they're 5'11" and they look like normal people? I kind of feel like whoever wrote this section kind of just made up everything. These are all models that don't get used anymore. So, okay. The imp, this is what the imp used to look like. It literally just used to be like a little guy in like a suit. I honestly still really wish they looked like that. Once again, models that aren't used anymore. This is a really old book, that's for sure. Oh man, the skeletons actually look cooler than they do now. It's like how the skeletons looked in that really old movie. I think it was like one of the first movies to use CGI or something. Look at the spider! Oh my god, it looks like a rock with legs. It doesn't even have 8 legs, it has 6. That's not even a spider. The zombie, I really like the zombie too. The zombie is really cool. Okay, now here's like the actual map. This was honestly the biggest thing about this book way back when it came out, because you didn't have an in-game map. You had to pull one up on the website or you had to use the one from the book. Oh, that's cool. It teaches you a little bit about every city and all that. That's cool. The map is really blurry. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like really pixelated. It is very blurry. Whoever was in charge of that did not do a good job. Looks like there's Al-Kharid. It doesn't seem to talk about the duel arena. I don't think the duel arena was free to play back then. Varrock. There's Thanos doing a snap. Falador. Okay, that's weird. So Varrock, let me show you again. Varrock looks really blurry. Like it looks really pixelated. Let me see if the camera will focus. It looks like it's mostly focused. But yeah, it's about focused as it can because it's still really blurry. But then, if we go to Falador, it's really smooth. Whoever put in Falador did a really good job. Draenor, oh my god, Draenor looks even smoother. What is this book? Like really, what is this book? How did this happen? Port Sarim. Port Sarim is really smooth too. Crandor or Karanja. Wow, Karanja looks really empty. I know it's about the same, but without all the markings, it looks really empty. And look at Crandor. This is back when Crandor still had like grass on it. That's so cool. That is so cool. Barbarian Village, Remington, both very blurry, difficult to read. Yeah, there's not too much to these pages, to be honest. There's not really too much here. It's mostly just telling you what is what. Random events, okay, wow. Here's a look at all of these. None of these on this left page are in the game anymore, and a lot of these aren't either. Let's take a look here. Serders. Following their retirement from the serding business, Niles, Miles, and Giles have been seen wandering around RuneScape chatting to passing players. Talk to them and they might reward you, but if you fail their tests, they'll try to convert items from your inventory into banknotes. I wish that's how that still worked. For anyone that doesn't know, back in RuneScape Classic, Serders were NPCs you could talk to change things into banknotes, because you couldn't change things into banknotes using the bank. You had to go to a Serder. So yeah, it looks like all of these still exist. Serders have been renamed. I didn't even know that's what they were called. There's the Maze, Mime, Eat, Quizmaster, Sandwich Lady, Strange Box. If the mysterious old man gives you a Strange Box, get ready for a challenge. If you answer the box correctly, you'll get a reward. Be careful though. Strange Box will keep duplicating until your inventory is full. I don't think that exists anymore. Pretty sure that doesn't exist anymore. Danger. If you're unlucky enough to run into any of these events, run in the other direction. So yeah, none of these exist anymore. All of these existed when Old School first came out, though. I'm pretty sure. I don't think any of these weren't not Old School. These were really annoying. These were bad. These were just garbage. The Lost and Found office I don't think existed in Old School, though. Okay, it looks like we're at the end. And here's one of my favorite parts. Here is all the terms that RuneScape players would use to like shorten a word. So you know there's the typical 2H, Addy, Ami, Bax, Chain, and then we get to Tube, a high level player who acts like a noob or a new player. A Tube. I want to see that term come back. I want to see people start calling each other people Tubes again. There's, you know, Edgeville, S, free to play. Forge. I don't know why that's here. I think most people know what a forge is. GP, I think that's a fair one. Level, Nats. Okay, NFS not for sale. That doesn't... I mean, I guess that still has some application to it these days, but with the Grand Exchange, not really. Plate. PL8, short for plate mail body. Now that brings me back. There's a PMod, pots for potions. Pure, someone who specializes in a certain skill such as magic or woodcutting. That's, I mean, I guess that's technically still what it is today, but not really. Quest points, QP. Most people use QP for a different reason today, but it is still used for quest points. Runecrafting, RuneScape, Tally for talisman. I mean, I guess so. Swordy for swordfish. I don't think I've ever seen anyone say like buying swordies 50 GP. And then there's X-bow. Instead of crossbow, it's X-bow. Most people just say C-bow these days. Or like CB for crossbow. Wildy, wild, that's pretty much the same thing. Anyway, looks like we've come to the end of our book. I was hoping there would be more guide-related things in here, just so we would actually get a chance to maybe try some of them out in the game. But unfortunately, there wasn't really much of that. It's kind of just like reading the wiki, but from 2006 in a way. Except the wiki didn't exist. Also, I just noticed the library labeled this as... Oh, oops, it's upside down. They labeled this as RuneScape. That's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you to the Denver Public Library and whoever sold this to me on Amazon for keeping this around. Because it's a little beat up, but it was only like $8. So if you want a copy of this for yourself, head over to Amazon because there's so many of them. You can get one in really good condition for like $30 as well. I wish it had the poster still. Anyway, this has been really cool to look through. It's definitely very outdated. It is missing most things, but to be honest with you, it's still not terrible for a beginner's guide. Like, this is absolutely still usable. It still kind of holds up. It's just missing a lot of stuff. I think it's definitely still usable, though. So, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like. Chances are, if you're watching this video right after it came out, I'm live on Twitch right now. I'm getting very close to getting an Infernal Cape. I honestly should have had it 2 nights ago, but my T-bow noodled. And so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to watch me over there. Hopefully I'll see you there, and if not, I'll see you in the next video.